But I'm not finna be directing a motherfucker to do nothing crazy.
Nothing.
I'm gonna be like, hey, come with us, man. Come to the studio with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or hey, I got some work for you at the house to do you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be goddamn instructing you to do hits.
No.
Why? You already did that. And just cause you ain't completely fucking died doing it, you know how many motherfuckers he probably seen fall. He made it, but how many motherfuckers did he see out of his little clique or whatever that didn't make it? That's either dead or fucking in jail for a long time.
Facts.
I'm saying, so you know. It's no like it can't even be no leniency for this nigga, cause you know how this shit end.
Yeah.
For 99.9% of niggas that send this shit, you dead in jail.
Yeah.
That's it. It ain't nothing else. For that 0.1%, you become a millionaire rap star.
0.01%.
In 0.01%. Come on.
Yeah.
So why would you even do this shit? It's like you don't have. That's my thing. If you had to do it, okay. Yeah. I'm like, fuck it. If you got to do it, you got to do it. But if you ain't got to do it, like you said, this nigga is up there with Future now. He a top tier rapper.
Top tier.
He's up there with
the nigga make
Drake, Future.
The nigga make hits.
Yes.
He ain't just like an underground rapper in Atlanta or something. Then I might be like, well, the nigga still got to get his money. Yeah. No. He rapping for fun. No, this nigga is a worldwide rapper, dog. A hit making rapper.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you have to do some shit like that?
Charging $1 million a show.
Dog.
$1 million a show.
That's ridiculous. That shit is.
And you calling hits.
Exactly.
Cleveland Avenue.
So
as they call it, Cleveland Avenue.
Oh God.
Damn, boy. God damn. So just
his influence alone, he got the influence alone to change everything, bro. You know why?
Yeah,
because he's a real motherfucking gangster. Yeah. He's a motherfucker from like the age of 12 or 13, been out there and niggas know him for that. That's not true. Just rap. These niggas know him from the streets. Like he's well known. So he's a motherfucker that could say, hey man, cut that shit out. All right. It ain't even no, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know this nigga off your ass anyway. You know, he had the fucking potential to do some great shit.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up.
Todd, that's my whole point. And people watching this, I ain't no asshole. I ain't never for no brothers getting locked up.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got the influence, just like you said, that a thugger had, and you could make the change that thugger could make, and you choose to do this,
that's crazy.
I have no sympathy for you. Wow. Zero.
That's crazy.
You're a grown man and you chose this. Now you got to deal with these consequences.
Yes.
Right.
And see, that's like a problem with motherfuckers. Like, if all us in a gang, and just for instance, I play football, I make it to the league, $42 million contract or some crazy shit. So I'm gonna leave y'all niggas out there. You know, I'm gonna come visit and y'all still out there thug. I ain't gonna talk to y'all about no shit. I ain't gonna be like, look now, I know y'all happy out here doing this stupid shit, but check this out. I want to get y'all as my little security team. I mean, goddamn, something. Yeah. It's like when you making that much money, you are a business. Yeah. And it's like, it's shit that you can put in place for these motherfuckers to do, just like LeBron.
Right.
LeBron pulled up all his people with him. He could have said, you know what?
He was like,
fuck all y'all niggas. Like on.
You go to school for this, you get that.
Exactly.
You get your degree, you fucking with me. You go to school for that
Dog.
one. Yeah, that's how you should do it.
That's
LeBron
how you do it.
You the blueprint.
Exactly.
And then
his partner about to be a billion.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He is.
Maverick's about to be a billion.
And that's what the fuck you do.
That is exactly.
And that's with any nigga. Like any nigga, you should be pulling up people.
Yeah.
Like
you ain't heard Jesus say BMF since 2005.
Got that shit right.
You right.
You got that shit right.
Since 2005. You have not heard Young Jesus mention BMF since 2005.
Yep.
You're right.
But that's what you're supposed to do, man.
That's what you're supposed to do. And you got to transition and grow.
Yes. Because the shit is growth.
Yeah.
Growth.
But you got motherfuckers out here with millions of dollars that ain't grew none.
Zero.
No growth.
And that just let me know your heart bad.
Exactly.
Like, you got a bad heart. You're a bad person.
You're a bad person. That's what that means.
You're supposed to be where bad people go.
I mean.
And where's that?
Your gas going to jail, prison, 23 and 1, lockdown, soup, bed program, shoe program.
All of it.
All of it.
But it's like we was talking about yesterday. It's like if I'm out here fucking up, I'm doing fucked up shit, then guess what? When the motherfuckers come to get me, I'm gonna have to go.
You're gonna have to.
I ain't gonna be like, hey, well, check this out. I got about 5 niggas' names.
You got to. I'm like this. If you in there like that, you in the streets like that, and you get caught up, you got to be prepared to do at least 10.
And if you
10
say you're a
years, you got
gangster,
to
and
be.
Yes,
if you
you
say
got
you're a
to.
gangster, it's like that's you. All right, as a gangster, we've already discussed this. It's only two ways you gonna go.
Yep.
Dead or in jail.
Be lucky you made it to jail.
You got to know that if you don't get out of this shit, you're gonna be dead or in jail.
Yep.
Facts.
So when you get caught up, it shouldn't even be no
It shouldn't
surprise.
be.
Go do your shit and come on back.
Where the real niggas at?
Nigga, yeah.
Where
They
they at?
ain't.
Where they at? Like my man Charleston White said, niggas used to love to go to jail. Where they at?
Bro.
You should.
I love Charleston White. What's up? What's happening? What's happening, Charleston?
You should be prepared for that shit, because like you said, you know the outcome. It's nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
ain't
nothing
no
else.
in
That's
between.
it. If you in this gangster shit, it's dead or jail.
And
so
it's like
you
you
got to
gonna
be prepared for both of them.
If you're gonna be a gangster, just be that motherfucker. Like, don't be a gangster today, but when you get caught up, all right, now you ain't really want to be a gangster no more.
Yeah, now you want to tell on it.
No, nigga, you really got a thug, nigga, because ain't no pistols and shit in prison.
Yeah.
The fuck,
Right.
shit.
You right.
It's different when you got to get up close.
Exactly. And you a real hustler, nigga. Bricks. It's gonna be hard to get them bricks in there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can take a ride and come back with some shit out here.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got to be a real everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So if you ain't prepared to do that shit, nigga, just get out.
Get out, man.
Damn.
Stop telling these kids. Stop making these kids think this right here is real life
When you know better.
when you know better.
Now I'm like, for a young motherfucker, if you a young motherfucker and you out here doing shit, you don't know no damn better. You might think this the way.
Your brain.
You know what I'm saying?
Your brain ain't fully developed.
Exactly.
Period.
And then also you got to thank the motherfuckers you see on the block with the money, with the cars, with the bitches, all this shit, with the weed and all this shit. They young gangsters.
Yeah.
You know what you think would be a gangster, and you want to be like that because it look like they eating every day. Look like they got good shit going on. You want to have some of that shit going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you get older, you realize that it ain't that.
It ain't that.
It ain't that. How many? By the time you get motherfucking 30, how many motherfuckers have you seen die and go to jail now? You know what I'm saying?
Especially it's ridiculous.
Like, dog, really, to be real, by the time you get 20,
Yep.
how many motherfuckers of these kids
Facts.
seen die or go to jail? Because the shit
Facts.
different now.
And like
That niggas ain't trying to make no money.
And like I said, how and what can I go to a young dude and tell them to stop this shit when you done lost 3 of your brothers to murder? And you already in there like that. What can I tell you to make you not do that?
It's like this.
It's hard.
It's like this. It's like this. If you ain't got the proper shit going on with you, you can't tell them shit because you ain't got no good alternatives. And then these motherfuckers killed 3 of my brothers.
That's
Nigga, we
what
in
I'm
a
saying.
war.
Yeah.
We are in a
Nigga,
war.
I'm in this shit until either they kill me or I kill all of them. That's the mentality.
And they 18.
Exactly.
And
if
lost
you
all
ain't
3 of your
if you
brothers.
ain't got no motherfucking alternative for a nigga like that where you're relocating him from this spot to this spot so he can goddamn get away from this shit, then it ain't nothing he can do. Cause long as he here, he in it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if he don't want to even be in it no more, he in that shit.
Yeah.
3 of your brothers done got killed, so you probably done got a couple of them too.
Yeah, exactly.
So you done killed somebody else's brothers. Nigga, this shit,
Shit is sickening.
it's fucked up. and like you say, just to think a motherfucker got all this money and influence, because rarely does a motherfucker have
the
that.
money and
some people you
right.
could be a multi-million-dollar rapper and have no influence in the streets at all. Like your rap's cool, motherfucker. Like, yeah, I play a little bit of this when I'm in this, riding around or whatever. But to actually be able to go to a hood and be like, nigga, this, and motherfuckers be like, hell yeah, you remember him? That's what you call it. Or what the fuck ever. Niggas don't have that. You see what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers are famous because of their raps.
Yeah.
Not because of the shit they did before their raps.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, and for the people out there, Shawty Lo was like, you hear T.I., you hear Jeezy. Shawty Lo was the true king of Atlanta.
Yes.
Shawty Lo ran Atlanta. Like, don't ever get it twisted
On the street
about
level.
who was the king of Atlanta. Shawty Lo was the king of Atlanta. And when he died, sometimes it takes that kind of presence to hold
Shit together.
things together, like
You right.
like Saddam Hussein in the Middle East. The worst thing that America could have ever did was to get rid of Saddam Hussein because he held things in check.
Yeah.
He was a check and balance. That's what Shawty was. So when he died, it was like,
It's always like it's a free fall. Then it's
like,
always like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers don't know what to do.
You know who can go over here and be like, hey, or
gotcha.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Like, yeah.
Wow.
So
very few motherfuckers. Because it's very few motherfuckers that got that kind of presence in the streets and can go and make hit records.
And can go and make hit records. And when you got that presence, you got to use it for the right thing.
That's right.
Man. You got to use it for the right thing.
And my thing is, I got more respect for motherfuckers like, okay, but I come from like a different era. Like my era was about money. Like, nigga, we selling crack. Like, it's about money though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm cool with niggas getting money. But
this shit ain't even about money.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. By y'all going killing all these niggas, y'all ain't made $1. You see what I'm saying? It's like it ain't got shit to do with money.
These kids, they just people not talking about how demonic. They just want to kill.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Because you know
they
why?
Don't care about they not killing because somebody stole their ounce of dope.
But you know why?
Killing to kill.
It's a rite of passage now. Like back in my time, it was like getting this money, nigga. Oh, you working with an ounce now, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these days, it's about how many niggas you done kill. Because in their minds, that make you real.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit,
and that's a real ass nigga. But that
kill him, man.
No,
right.
That killing niggas don't make you real.
Nowadays, what's that motherfucking money?
Exactly.
When I saw that CEO, and this is something else that's about to come to head. Mm-hmm. These music labels are about to be held legally accountable for
their artists,
the fuel and the destruction that they causing from black men from California to South Carolina.
Ain't not gonna hold.
You know what's crazy?
When I saw Kevin Lyles get up on,
I was just finna say that shit. That shit fucked my mind up. I'm like, nah.
That was sickening.
Come on now. You know,
I ain't see.
You know
what he
you
said.
Haven't seen it.
I didn't watch.
He got on.
I know he got on the.
He had to be a character reference.
I know he did that.
But he was like, you know, this man did such. He was like, the shit he was saying about him, it totally like is left of what he's saying.
He's been an influence on my life, such a positive influence.
He said he's been an influence on
changed
his life.
My life.
Wait a minute. He said,
Young Thug changed his life.
But he probably did change it. I mean, he making the money. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker, shit, this nigga be out on the streets though, because I don't give a fuck if he changed your life.
Wow.
Is he out here killing motherfuckers?
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Damn.
Because if you're not a rapper that's killing or has killed you or has a rep in the streets for that, the music labels want nothing to do with you.
That's right. Because that's the industry.
And that's why they're not going to be held responsible.
There you go.
They're not going to be held responsible because it's making it.
It's coming with
I don't
beginning.
think so, bro.
You know what?
It's a part of this. Look into this RICO charge and what's happening with this in these next two. They're about to integrate. This right here is about to set a precedent.
They're not fucking with them
labels,
man.
I don't think so. You know why?
It's coming.
I'm gonna say why. Because it's too much money involved,
Exactly.
and it ain't just rap money. You got to understand. Think about back in the day when they said they had that meeting and with these rappers on the West Coast, and it was about the jail shit. It was, look, we want you to make the most gangsters lyrics you could possibly make, because we finna make these private prisons, and we want you to fill them up because motherfuckers believe y'all.
Yep.
And by y'all influencing them, we're gonna make a whole bunch of money. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to think of it's so much shit that make money off of rap being negative.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
So that's
it's
why
billions in that shit. So it's gonna be hard to do that.
Yeah. And that's why that I don't see that happening.
And then
because it's too much.
And see, the real record companies are owned by white people. Like ain't too many black owned record companies. Now, it's black owned labels.
Yep.
But as far as black owned record companies, nah.
Yeah, so I don't
They not locking these white people the fuck up.
No.
Not only should they lock them up, they should do the same time that they're giving Thug. They should do the same time that they finna give Gunna.
They should.
Definitely.
They should do the same time that they done gave my boy what is his name? The kid out of Atlanta that got locked up with like 100 pounds of weed on the plane. What's his name?
Rollo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They should get it because these music execs know exactly what they're doing. They know what they're fueling.
Oh yeah.
They definitely do.
They know exactly what they're fueling.
That's the shit that's pushed to the forefront now.
But what you got to understand is, like, I mean, okay, first of all, we in America.
We are
this
there.
type of thing has been going on forever in different ways.
Yep.
It's like the motherfucker at the top is never going nowhere.
No.
Like, because okay, they saying that that Thug is the head of this gang. But really, he ain't the top. He ain't the head of the food chain, though. You see what I'm saying? He the top of that gang, but it's more money. The real money is behind him. You see what I'm saying? So, but they'll never touch that. They can't touch that.
All it is all right. Thug is getting too big for his britches. Let's get it. Shut that down, and we'll recycle and come back with some more shit. He has gotten to a point where he is too big for his fucking britches.
I know one thing. His britches, he finna be in them draws. You know them city draws? You ever had to wear them city draws?
City draws?
City draws.
What the fuck is city draws?
You ain't never had no wear no city draws.
I don't think I never had no city draws.
Well, they gonna bring them reused white tighter to you.
Oh man.
Thug.
Oh man.
We call them city draws. About 2 sizes too big. Put your pants on. They'll stay up in your pants.
So once again, your stance is what?
Lock them niggas up. Throw away the key. Gun a fat ass too. Lock that nigga up.
God damn it, man.
Nigga, you going to jail, nigga. You going to jail.
Gunna don't look like he'll do good in jail though.
Man, Gunna got 2 bodies on him too.
He got him, or he called the shots.
Investigating Gunna for 2 murders. 3 murders.
That he personally did, or he called the shots?
That is involved with his crew that he called shots on.
See, that's one.
Everybody was like, "Why Gunna locked up?"
Yeah,
Gunna a Crip.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
well-known Crip set.
Gunna don't look like that though. I don't think he'll do well in jail.
Gunna would not do. He built like a
It's
woman.
like all Gunna do.